You know the world of AI never slows down, does it?
Never a dull moment, that's for sure.
Well, today we're diving into something that's pretty remarkable. OpenAI's latest and greatest. You guessed it, it's O3.
Yeah, this one's causing quite a stir.
Oh, yeah. It's making huge E-waves because of what it can do.
And especially when it comes to problem solving and reasoning.
Like, have you ever wondered if AI could go beyond just, like, generating text or images?
Right.
What if it could actually tackle complex problems in ways that almost seem human?
That's what we're getting at here.
That's exactly what we're going to explore today.
Yeah.
O3. It's mind-blowing stuff.
It really is. Mind-blowing how fast AI has been evolving.
Oh, tell me about it.
Especially in the past 5 years, we've seen this incredible progression of LLMs.
LLMs being...
Large language models, of course.
Right.
Each one pushing the boundaries further than the last.
That's like a constant leapfrog.
It is.
Okay, so back up for a sec. Give us a quick recap of the milestones.
Sure. So we started with BERT back in 2019. Yeah, it totally revolutionized natural language understanding.
Like how?
Well, before BERT, AI struggled to really grasp the nuances of human language.
Oh, I see.
But BERT changed that.
Okay, so that was 19. Then what?
Then came GPT-3 in 2020, which made AI text generation incredibly powerful.
Right, GPT-3. I remember that suddenly everyone was talking about AI writing Shakespeare.
Exactly. Then, in 2021, we had DALL-E, showing that AI could create images from text descriptions.
DALL-E, AI-generated art.
Yeah, it was a huge step towards AI working with different types of data.
Okay, the things got really interesting.
Right. In 2022, ChatGPT came along.
The chatbot everyone and their grandma was using.
Exactly. It brought AI into our everyday conversations.
And just last year.
GPT-4 and Gemini emerged.
The multimodal models.
Yep. Suddenly, AI could understand both text and images.
So we've come a long way in a short time. And all of this leads us to
OpenAI's 12 Days of OpenAI event this month.
where they unveiled O3.
And O3 Mini.
Yeah, O3 Mini. We'll get to that later. But with O3, what's fascinating is OpenAI's focus on reasoning.
Yes. They're really pushing these models to think and solve problems.
Not just generate content.
Not just content, it's about pushing the boundaries of what AI can actually do.
Okay, well, let's get into the specifics here, because O3 isn't just some theoretical idea.
Oh, no.
It's actually proving itself in a big way.
Right.
Through benchmark tests.
Exactly. Benchmarks are how we measure progress in AI.
Like, how good is this AI compared to others or compared to humans even?
Right. And O3 is crushing it.
Crushing it. Give us some examples.
Okay, take the SWE Bench verified benchmark.
That's W Bench.
This one tests how well an AI can debug and solve coding problems.
Oh, interesting. Like, given a buggy piece of code, can the AI fix it?
Exactly. O3 scored 71.7% accuracy on this.
That's impressive. How does that compare?
O1 only scored 48.9%.
Okay, that's a big difference. So O3 is significantly better at understanding and fixing code.
Exactly. And it's not just coding.
Let's hear.
There's the American Invitational Mathematics Examination.
The AM. That's a seriously tough math competition.
It is. And O3 aced it pretty much.
How aced are we talking?
It only missed one question, scoring a whopping 96.7%.
Wow. O1's score was?
83.3%. Still good, but O3 is in another league.
Okay, that's incredible, but it gets even wilder.
Oh, it does?
There's this benchmark called the APOK-AI Frontier Math Benchmark.
This one.
This one is designed to be insanely difficult.
We're talking problems that would take even expert mathematicians hours or even days to solve.
Yeah.
Other AI models barely scratch the surface, like 2% accuracy at best.
At O3.
O3 scored an unprecedented 25.2%.
That's insane. It's like it's actually understanding the math on a deeper level.
It really seems that way.
Okay, so we've got coding, we've got math.
Yeah.
What about science? Can O3 handle that too?
Of course. There's the GPQA Diamond benchmark, which is full of PhD-level science questions.
Like seriously challenging science stuff.
Yep, O3 got 87.7% accuracy on this.
Okay, that's amazing.
Especially compared to O1's 78%.
So across the board, O3 is just blowing past previous AI models.
It is. It's setting a whole new standard for what AI can achieve.
All right, but here's the big question. Is O3 actually reasoning? Or is it just doing some super fancy pattern matching?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Okay. Because it could just be memorizing tons of data and spitting out answers.
That's where the ARC-AGI challenge comes in.
ARC-AGI. Sounds intense.
It stands for Abstraction and Reasoning Corpus for Artificial General Intelligence.
Catchy.
This benchmark is designed to test an AI's ability to learn new skills from just a few examples.
Like how humans learn.
Exactly. It's not about memorizing patterns.
It's about understanding and adapting to new situations.
And for 5 years, no AI could even come close to cracking it.
Until now.
And until now, O3 achieved a score of 87.5% on ARC AGI.
Wow.
That's huge EE, because it exceeds the human-like performance threshold of 85%.
So O3 is actually learning and adapting in a way that resembles human cognition.
It seems so. It's not just memorizing, it's actually understanding.
That is mind-blowing. This result on the ARC AGI challenge really changes the game. It suggests that O3 is capable of more than just pattern matching.
Right.
It's learning and adapting in ways we haven't seen before in AI.
And it raises some big questions about what we even consider intelligence.
And how far AI has truly come.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, the AI community is buzzing right now. Lots of experts are saying O3 represents a huge EE step towards artificial general intelligence.
AGI, that's the big one.
The idea that AI could reach human-level intelligence.
And potentially surpass it.
Sam Altman, OpenAI CEO, he called O3 the beginning of the next phase of AI.
He's pretty excited about it.
Understandably so. I mean, the potential here is enormous. But with all this excitement, it's also important to talk about responsibility.
Oh, absolutely. OpenAI knows this.
They're doing extensive safety testing before releasing this powerful model to the public.
Which is exactly what they should be doing.
They're being very cautious because they know how powerful O3 is.
They've even opened up O3 and O3 Mini for external scrutiny by security researchers.
So they're really trying to make sure everything is thoroughly checked before it's out in the wild.
They're being very responsible, which is great to see.
All right, well, let's talk about O3 Mini for a minute.
Yeah, this is the more accessible version of O3.
Like a little sibling.
In a way. It's designed to offer similar capabilities as O3, but with faster response times and lower costs.
So it's more practical for everyday use.
Exactly. It makes the technology more accessible for developers and for real-world applications.
Okay, so give us some highlights. What can O3 Mini do?
Well, it can achieve coding performance that's comparable to or even better than O1, but at a fraction of the cost.
So better and cheaper.
Exactly. Plus, the latency is drastically reduced, meaning near instantaneous responses.
Like how instantaneous are we talking?
Think GPT-4 speeds or even faster.
Wow, so it's like having a super smart AI assistant that responds instantly to your requests.
That's a great way to put it. And it also supports key API features like function calling and structured outputs, so it's super versatile for developers.
All right, well, we've covered a lot of ground today, but it's clear that O3 and O3 Mini are pushing the boundaries of what AI can do.
They really are.
And it's not just about the tech itself, but also about how we use it responsibly.
That's crucial.
So OpenAI is being cautious. They're doing extensive safety testing, and they're involving external experts to make sure everything is as safe and secure as possible.
Which is exactly what we need to see with such powerful technology.
They're even letting security researchers scrutinize both O3 and O3 Mini to identify potential risks.
Right. And that application process is open right now with a deadline of January 10th, 2025.
So if you're a security researcher and you want to be part of this, now's your chance.
And as for the release timelines, O3 Mini is expected by the end of January 2025.
So not too long to wait.
And the full O3 model will follow shortly after.
Exciting times.
Yeah.
But there's something else we need to talk about, something really cool that OpenAI is doing on the safety front.
Oh, you mean deliberative alignment?
That's the one.
Yeah.
It sounds like a pretty big deal.
It is. It's a whole new way of thinking about AI safety.
Okay, so break it down for us.
Traditionally, AI safety has been about training models on examples of what's safe and unsafe.
Right, like this is a good prompt, this is a bad prompt.
Exactly. But that's a very surface-level approach.
So what's different about deliberative alignment?
Deliberative alignment uses the AI's own reasoning abilities to create better safety boundaries.
So it's not just about memorizing rules.
No, it's about helping the AI understand why something is safe or unsafe.
So it's like teaching the AI to think critically about its own actions.
Exactly. It's about helping it understand the potential consequences of what it does.
That sounds incredibly powerful.
It is. It's a huge step forward in AI safety.
And it shows how OpenAI is really committed to making sure these powerful AI models are used ethically.
They're not just throwing this technology out into the world without thinking about the consequences.
Okay, well, this has been an amazing deep dive so far.
It has. So much to process.
O3 is already changing the game, and we're just getting started.
I can't wait to see what the future holds. It's been amazing seeing how the AI community is reacting to O3.
Oh, I bet. Everyone's freaking out, right?
Pretty much. It's not just the technical stuff either.
What do you mean?
People are realizing this is a whole new phase for AI.
Like a turning point.
Exactly.
What are some of the reactions you've seen?
Well, Noam Brown.
Noam Brown, the poker AI guy.
Yeah, he's the one. He pointed out how fast this all happened.
Fast how?
O3 came out just 3 months after O1.
3 months. That's insane.
It is. It's like AI development is on fast forward now.
Okay, so things are moving quickly. But it's not just the speed, it's the sheer scale of the advancements.
Right. Like Didi.
TD.
Yeah, they tweeted that O3 got a Code Force's ELO of 2727.
2727. Okay, for those of us who don't speak Code Force.
Public ranking 175th among the best human coders in the world.
And AI is in the top 200.
Yep. That's how good O3 is at coding.
Wow. That's going to change software development forever.
It really might. But beyond the competition aspect, O3 is also making people think about how these models actually work.
Like, what's going on under the hood?
Exactly. Francois Chalet.
Chalet, the ARC AGI guy.
He's got some interesting theories about O3.
Okay, I'm all ears. What does he think?
He thinks O3 uses this combo of natural language programs, search, token space manipulation, and chains of thought.
Okay, that sounds super complicated. Can you break that down a bit?
Basically, O3 is searching for and executing programs.
Programs like computer programs.
Yeah, but it's doing it within the language of tokens.
Tokens, those are like the building blocks of language, right?
Exactly. And the way O3 does it is similar to how humans think.
So it's not just brute forcing its way through problems.
No, it's actually thinking about them.
Wow. That's a whole new level of cognitive ability.
It is. And remember that human-like performance threshold on ARC AGI, 85%.
Yeah.
Chalak said O3 actually got 75.7% on their semi-private evaluation.
That's already amazing. But there's a catch, right?
There is. It was running in low compute mode.
Low compute. So it wasn't even trying its hardest.
Nope. Imagine what it can do when it's running at full power.
That's mind-blowing. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got excitement, we've got speculation, but there are also some voices of caution,
Right.
like Graham Newbig.
Yeah, he congratulated OpenAI on O3,
But
but he emphasized that this tech needs to be accessible to more people.
he's worried about power being concentrated in the hands of a few companies.
Exactly. It can't just be a tool for the elite.
It needs to benefit everyone.
That's the goal.
Okay, so accessibility is one concern. What else?
Aaron Levy, the CEO of Box.
Cloud storage company,
That's the one. He said that even though O3 is expensive to run right now,
which it is
he thinks cost is irrelevant in the long run.
irrelevant. How so?
He says costs always go down as tech gets better.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But why is that so important?
Because it means that what really matters is the quality of the tech.
So if O3 is already this good,
Yeah.
and it's only going to get cheaper,
Imagine what its successors will be capable of.
and how many people will be able to use them?
Exactly. It's a long game.
Okay, so we've talked about O3. What
Yeah.
about O3 Mini? What's the buzz around that?
Oh, developers are loving O3 Mini.
Why is that?
Well, remember Hongyu Ran?
The OpenAI research.
Yeah, the one who trained O3 Mini. He shared some pretty incredible performance highlights.
Like what?
O3 Mini can code as well as O1, or even better.
No way, but
Yeah.
O1 is way more expensive, right?
Exactly. O3 Mini does it for a fraction of the cost.
So it's a win-win. What else is cool about it?
The latency is crazy low.
Latency.
How long it takes to respond? It's basically instantaneous.
Like faster than GPT-4.
Potentially even faster.
Wow. It's like having a super-powered AI assistant on speed dial.
That's a great way to put it. And it's not just a stripped-down version of O3.
What do you mean?
It's designed to excel in certain areas, especially coding.
Like a specialist?
Exactly. And they actually did a live demo of O3 Mini during the event.
Oh, I missed that one. What did they do?
They had O3 Mini write a Python script,
Okay, what kind of script?
one that could generate and execute code based on what a user typed in a text box.
So, like a program that could program itself.
Pretty much. And it did it super fast.
So O3 Mini built its own little coding buddy.
Yeah, it was really impressive.
They really pushed it to the limit, huh?
They even had it evaluate itself on the GPQA dataset.
So the AI was grading its own homework.
You could say that. It figured out which questions were which, downloaded the dataset, and then scored itself.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's like it's becoming self-aware.
It's definitely getting more sophisticated.
Okay, well, O3 Mini is clearly a huge step forward.
It is, and it's just one piece of the puzzle.
Right. We've talked about O3, we've talked about O3 Mini.
And we've only just scratched the surface of what's happening in AI right now.
It's an exciting time to be alive.
It really is.
Yeah.
But we can't forget about the safety aspect.
Of course not. That's paramount.
OpenAI is doing a lot to make sure these models are used responsibly.
Internal testing, external scrutiny, deliberative alignment.
It's all part of the process.
And it's not just up to OpenAI either.
Right. This is a conversation for the whole AI community, policymakers, and society in general.
We all need to be thinking about how to shape the future of AI.
Exactly. Because it's a future that's coming whether we're ready for it or not.
True words. So, how can people actually access these models?
Well, for the full O3 experience, you'll have to wait a bit longer.
They haven't announced a release date yet.
Not yet. But O3 Mini is coming soon.
When can we expect that?
By the end of January 2025.
Not too long to wait.
And in the meantime, security researchers can apply to be part of the external safety testing program.
So there's a chance to get early access and help make sure these models are safe.
Exactly. It's a chance to be on the cutting edge of AI development.
Awesome. Well, we've covered a ton of ground today.
We have, from the capabilities of O3 and O3 Mini to the importance of safety and responsibility.
It's clear that AI is changing the world faster than ever before.
And it's only going to get faster from here.
That's both exciting and a little bit scary, isn't it?
It is. But I think that's the nature of any truly transformative technology.
It challenges us.
Yeah?
It forces us to adapt and evolve.
And ultimately, it's up to us to decide how we use it.
For good or for bad.
Exactly. The choice is ours.
Okay, well, on that note, let's move on to the final part of our deep dive, where we'll explore some even bigger questions about the future of AI.
Sounds good. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it really makes you think about the big picture, doesn't it?
It does. AI is already having a huge impact on our lives.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's only going to get bigger.
We're seeing AI everywhere these days, from the apps we use to the way we work.
Right. AI is automating tasks, personalizing our experiences.
Even helping us be more creative.
It's true. But we also have to think about the downsides.
Like what?
Well, some jobs are being displaced by AI.
That's a valid concern.
And there's the issue of bias.
Right. If the algorithms aren't designed carefully, they can perpetuate existing inequalities.
Exactly. So we need to be mindful of both the good and the bad.
And we need a balanced approach.
We do. We need to talk openly about these issues and work together to shape a future where AI benefits everyone.
AI that empowers us, not diminishes us.
Exactly. And that brings us back to responsible AI.
A theme that's been central to our discussion today.
OpenAI is taking steps in the right direction with their safety testing and techniques like deliberative alignment.
And they're encouraging broader societal engagement, which is crucial.
It is. We need everyone at the table, policymakers, researchers, the public.
It's a shared responsibility.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up our deep dive on O3 and O3 Mini,
It's important to remember that these models are just a snapshot of where AI is right now.
a snapshot.
Right. Things are moving so fast that what's groundbreaking today might be old news tomorrow.
True. That's what makes this field so exciting.
It's constantly evolving, pushing the boundaries.
And it challenges us to rethink what we thought we knew about intelligence creativity, even what it means to be human.
It really does.
Looking ahead, it's clear that this is just the beginning of an incredible journey in AI.
Oh, absolutely. Who knows what the future holds?
I'm both excited and a little bit terrified to find out.
Me too. But I think that's the right mix of emotions to have.
Awe and a healthy dose of caution.
Exactly.
And we've given our listeners a lot to think about today.
We have, from record-breaking benchmark scores to the ethics of AI.
This deep dive has been a wild ride.
It has. But I think the key takeaway is this.
What's that?
AI is incredibly powerful, and it's up to us to use it wisely.
To shape a future where AI benefits all of humanity.
That's the goal, isn't it?
It is. And I have a feeling this is just the first chapter in a very long story.
Oh, yeah. The AI story is just getting started.
So to our listeners out there, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep the conversation going.
Because the future of AI depends on all of us.
And that's a wrap on another deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.